collectors. Today we'll be looking at Stranger Things and Masters of the Universe crossover Skeletor and Demogorgon. So these guys have been in Target for a while, but the $10.49 clearance price made me finally purchase this. Yes, this box is a little bent, but guess what? I'm taking it out anyway. So on this side, we have Skeletor. On the other side, the Demogorgon. So if we look on the bottom, we get the UPC code. And then we see we have the Havoc staff or Hellfire staff into the hands. And then we can make powerful battle positions. Never heard it called that, but hey, you know. But here we have the upside down Eternia, not Eternia. In his efforts to capture the power of Grayskull, Skeletor rips open the fabric of the reality universe into a new darker world, the upside down. Now he's in Stranger Things territory. Now subject to the role of Vecna, Eternia counts once again on He-Man to fight back horrors like the Demogorgon and return Eternia back home. So we get this nice picture of Skeletor here with the Demogorgon in the back. And then we have the hand of Vecna here. Very cool looking backdrop indeed. I'm definitely digging that. I definitely like the way that they did this stuff. Whoops. I can't get it in my clip. Very, very nice. Now let's get it on the scale and see how much this set weighs. All right, the set is coming in at 1 pound, 1.2 ounces. So let's get it off the scale and out of the box.
Hey, open, damn it, open!
Now I could just rip open that rest of that tear here, but there's a piece of tape right here that you can simply cut, then just open up the tabs and pour it on out. Very nice. Now we see we've got this bad boy here, the upside down and the Eternia. Now this is the same picture that He-Man actually had in his collection too, so you could extend it a little bit. You know, that's kind of nice. Very cool. You can use it on the shelf somewhere. Now we have Skeletor and the Demogorgon in here. And we notice that they do have some clips in here that we will have to snip. So we do the snippy clippy song. Snippy clippy. Snippy clippy, 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 snippy clippy. Or you could do the another snippy clippy song. It is up to you if you want to sing along, or even tell me a better tune to sing it to, because the short version just sometimes isn't long enough to get these all clipped off. So, you know, we have to do what we can. But that's it for the figures. Now all we have to do is simply just pull them on out by their extremities. And push and pull. It looks like he's in pain, doesn't it? Hey, stop it, you're hurting me. And now we have the Skeletor free. We're going to take his Havoc staff and pull it on out. And his sword. And we see that all we have to do is just rotate it here and we can then pull it on out. Now the Demogorgon, his hands and his feet come on out without a problem. And then we just pull that out. Now we can take this and clean up the area a little bit. And then we can take a look at Skeletor. Yeah, Skeletor has that grimacing look on himself. Nice T-pose. rotates around pretty nice. Arms swivel on that peg hinge here, 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 and at the wrist. So, you know, they reuse that technology all over the place to get him full range of motion. He spins at the waist and back. Same thing for these knees. Just rotate them around. Has a swivel at the boot. Ankles on that peg hinge that allow for forward, back, and rotation of those with the peg here at the bottom. Now his head is on a ball joint, so it looks up, down, right, and left. No problems. So the Origins Skeletor is back. Now he does not have two hands that can hold the sword, or this does not have any place to store the sword except for how we used to do it back in the day. But whenever you do that, this could come undone. So just beware. So you might have to just push it like so. So the sword is like that, and it looks like he's got a little thing to hold it. Little stash. But there we go. The Havoc staff just fits in his hand like so. It's either that or the sword, right? A very cool looking Skeletor. Now Skeletor is coming up to 6 inches tall. Very nice. Now the Demogorgon. We can see here a very Demogorgon looking figure. Looks like they took Beastman's body and Mossman's feet and painted it this color, because look at all those hairs and everything. Definitely looked like his body. But we get this nice chest here with a different kind of chest piece. They're gold. Head is definitely new. I don't remember Beastman having that head. Very cool. Now this head is on a ball joint, so it can look right and left. Up, you can see the ball joint there. Down, these arms, shoulders, wrist, hips, knees, and feet are all on peg. So they all rotate around. They get the bends back and forth. Can do this much of a split, forward and back. And this one is on a swivel, but it does go back and forward. And he does have a swivel here at where a boot would be. Now these guys, since they have these, I look like I'm always standing. Now this one actually can do a pretty good straightforward leg without doing the eternal. He can actually stand pretty good at attention, which is nice. Or he can do the wide open spaces stance like all the He-Man figures seem to do. Now he has this pretty cool staff. It has these flames that attach to the top and the clip here, and we can see they look like D&D dice. Very nice touch on both sides. So we have a 20 D&D dice. So these clip on. And we have seen these flames before, reused here for the staff. Now it can fit in the right or left hand. They both are designed basically the same. So you can just have it like that, or however you want to display that. Now Demogorgon is a tall figure for He-Man and the Masters of the Universe, coming in at 7 inches tall. So he is taller than Skeletor. Very nice. Now if I bring in the main bad guy here, we see that he is even taller than he is. And then we bring in He-Man here. We see he's on line with Skeletor. So it's very cool to get all these figures together and put them on the shelves, have the crossover with Stranger Things and Masters of the Universe. So remember, as always, to like, subscribe, and keep collecting.